Eric Hoffer, in his book Reflections on the Human Condition, writes, "What are we when we are alone? Some, when they are alone, cease to exist." I like this aphorism. What it means to me, what I think Hoffer is trying to get at in this, is that some people choose to cultivate, to really strive to make a self, to develop their self, who they are, and what the world means to them, whereas others, they don't. Simply speaking, they cultivate the easiest self that they can, the self that's most in line with the majority of other people. They don't go out of their way to search out uh, different ways of thinking, different ways of interacting in the world. They keep very safe to what is easy. And I think what Hoffer is trying to bring to life here is that ourselves are such that they are very much developable, that they can be built, that they can be, I don't know if built is the right word, but they can be cultivated, they can be changed. It's not easy, but it can be done. And in those moments where you find yourself alone, what do you have? Some people don't have much, because some people haven't developed the capacity for thinking, and others have. And if I think about myself, quite honestly, I'm not sure how developed myself is. I do try to read a fair bit, as much as I can, and think. But I think in the last video I mentioned something about slow reading and how, so often I don't get into the slow reading. I try to get through a book. And it takes real effort to slow down, to think about what you've read. And I think if you do that, then you can develop yourself. Or at least you can pull yourself out of your familiar ways of thinking. And again, it's not easy, it doesn't feel good, it's not always pleasurable. But is it worth it? I think so.